The Saturday class you are trying to get into is full. This seems to be an ongoing problem, and we understand. Unfortunately, due to the number of people who are trying to get into the Saturday classes and the limited number of spots, we cannot guarantee that you can get into a Saturday class. To address this issue, we have started new classes in the evening at 6:30. Female classes are now 6:30 Monday and Thursday, and the male classes are now 6:30 Wednesday and Friday, in order to prevent the overload on Saturday. I suggest that you try to attempt to log into these classes. You do not have to log in 30 minutes ahead of time in order to get into those classes. You can do the minimum of 15 as it says on the computer. Remember, the 30 minutes ahead of time is not an LRS requirement. That is because there are so many people that are trying to get into the class that they are logging in early in order to get their name on the waiting list. Again, logging in more than 30 minutes ahead of time does not work either. If you do that, you literally log into the class that is going on the hour before. So that does not do you any good, and it will not put you at the head of the line. The best case scenario is to be able to attend class during the week.
I'm going to summarize real quick what Michelle said for us. Show up to weekly classes. Set yourself up for success. If you try to come to a class on Saturday and it's full, you don't get in, you've just missed the week. What you want to do is show up to a class on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. If you don't get in, you still have several days of that week to get your class for the week. We want to help you be successful. We've added more classes to try to do this, but there's a limited number of people that are allowed per class, and there's a limited number of classes we can offer on a Saturday. So please do your best to set yourself up for success, and we're all going to be happier for it. So today, you probably missed class if you're getting this message. If you can't get into the later class, and each class as it gets later in the day gets harder, make sure and make a deal with yourself that you're going to prioritize it and try to get into class earlier next week before Saturday. That's your best path to success.
We want you to be successful, guys, and we don't want you to have these issues.
Schedule's online. If you have questions, call us. Look up the website.